Well, hello Aries, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for our Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the week of the 14th through the 20th. I want to welcome everyone back to the programming here, or to the show, or to the reading, or however you want to think of the terminology of the deal. Thank you guys for allowing me to be off since basically the end of last year. But we're in 2022. We are in the year of the water tiger. We are in an auspicious time since we are done with all of the retrogrades that were just kind of killing the beginning of the year as far as momentum for people. And then Venus retrograde. It's so good to be back. So I am going to do the overhead style this way, and I will get on with the show. As we have normally done, we start off the reading with your Sacred Geometry card here, okay? And the Sacred Geometry card that we have for you, Aries, literally is about rebirth, transformation, reweaving, reactivating the different things that are going on in your particular world. So I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that one. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in. As we have done before, we're going to make sure that we pull a card for every single day of the week, and then I will talk to you about all the fun things. So obviously we have this week, we have Valentine's Day on Monday, we have the full moon in Leo showing up on Wednesday. Those are the two major energies that we have going on. And then we have the energy of the sun entering into the sign of Pisces on Friday. So this week really belongs to Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra towards the latter part of the weekend. If you have any of those signs within your chart, it might be worth it to you to take a look at those additional readings as they come up, okay? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we will get a card for Sunday here as well. Now make sure you stick around till the end, because we will do a card specifically for the sun, the moon, and the rising sign of Aries to get any additional information that you need at the end. And of course, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. It's definitely going to be those two cards there, and I've got a little bit of backstory. All right, my friends, what I see us getting into here very specifically has been some changeover, okay, into where we're at specifically with finance. I will move these up. I got to figure out this lighting. I love the overhead light for me as I'm reading, but I'm realizing it looks maybe a little bit shady on the camera. We'll go ahead and we'll get that corrected for you here. However, what I do see is the basic theme of the situation that I'm seeing so far happens to be about where you're at with your finances. I think there may has been some challenges when it's coming to your finances, and there's been information that has come to you as of recently. In the light bottom of the deck is definitely talking about the moon in the reverse position and the high priestess in the reverse position. So what that's telling me is that, again, you are aware of some different changes that need to take place. On Monday, we have the King of Swords energy, okay? King of Swords, air energy, okay? The King of Swords is indicating intelligence when it comes to something. The King of Swords is talking about movement forward. And as far as the station is concerned, we do have Aries, which is entering into the sign of Mercury. So a lot of conversation. I think it's sitting exactly where it's supposed to be for this particular Monday, showing up for you based upon some of those different knowledge pieces that have come up for you on Monday. On Tuesday, we roll into the energy of a couple of different trines going on with Chiron in Aries, with the moon in Leo. And what this is doing is it's allowing us to get past any arguments, any issues, any challenges with the Five of Wands. It's in the reverse position. I like that energy because, again, there's knowledge that you have that has come available to you, and now you are able to overcome a little more specifically with this energy of moving past any specific conflicts. Now, this is what I find interesting. When we hit the energy of Wednesday, we have our friend Virgo, the Hermit, stationing in the reverse position, which means we do now have the moon entering into the sign of Virgo, showing up exactly where he's supposed to on Wednesday, this full moon energy. We are coming out of a situation. We are coming out of a time where there has been maybe a little bit of trying to go within a little bit over this time, again, with the moon and the high priestess in reverse. Now that you have the information, you're able to pop out and kind of figure out what your next steps are. And here's where it gets really, really good. On Thursday, we actually have this grounded energy with the King of Pentacles showing up for you, which is about stability. So in the past where you may have had some challenges with finance, in the past where you may have had some challenges with trying to figure some things out with how you're going to move forward in a new direction, whatever the case may be for you there, now we're starting to put the information and the different pieces together. When we move into the energy of Friday, here we have Aquarius showing up again, and it's stationing perfectly because we have the moon in Virgo and we have this beautiful little dance that's happening with Saturn in Aquarius. So this is an opportunity for you to take any last minute opportunities from the full moon, releasing yourself, replacing anything that needs to come to you as far as wishes, wants. And this is indicating that what it is that you've been contemplating and thinking about is actually on its way in the natural format here as it's showing up, okay, with this Aquarius energy. When we get to the energy of Saturday, my friends, we have the energy of the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, okay? Which means that any energy that was spent from you on feeling as though you didn't have it together, taking a step backwards, thinking about things to the umpteenth degree in one sense, is really going to start leaving your energy. Now, sometimes people will indicate that this Nine of Wands in the reverse positions means that you have given up on something, but in this case, you haven't. You've utilized the energy already from what was already coming towards you, and this is allowing you to move forward. So this energy with the Nine of Wands in the reverse position is giving you that extra oomph, that extra spark to know that you have to get ready to go forward and do something. Now, when we get to the energy of Sunday, okay, things are leveling out here on Saturday because the moon will have switched positions into the sign of Libra. So we've got some things that are balancing out. When we get into the energy of Sunday, we are fully in the sign of Libra, but we do have a couple of squares. We have the moon in Libra squaring Mars in Capricorn. So here's Mars, there's the tower showing up for you in the reverse position. And we also have the sun in the reverse position. It's not a negative situation at all. What this is just indicating is that you are being given a little bit of a break this weekend to go through and utilize the energy of what Libra is trying to balance out for you and trying to create this harmony in this particular situation. For many people, the following day, Monday, we'll have an observance of President's Day here in the US, and so there may be an opportunity for you to use that calming energy while things are starting to shift and move around for a happy little day off, whatever those different types of things are meaningful for you. Okay, so what I want to do now, okay, is I want to go into a little bit more detail and see if we can find some more information about how this can support you, okay? So let's specifically target the energy for Monday with this new clarity that's coming forward with you from Valentine's Day on the 14th. Like I said, the energy that we have with Mercury and Aquarius energy, air sign, is all about moving forward with thoughts and getting the information that we need, kind of having an opportunity to review. And for some of you, I feel the review could very much have a lot to do with paperwork. It doesn't necessarily have to, but I do feel that that what is some of it is all about. Let's get our words out here. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about balance. It doesn't necessarily have to be about finance, but I think very specifically that's kind of where I'm feeling was going with this. We've got the Six of Pentacles, talking about some things that you were trying to work through that kind of matches up to what I felt was going on before. We have then the World card coming in, absolutely coming in on time, talking about this new opportunity to change a couple of different things for you. We have closed up any old cycle and we're allowing this new energy to try to start up anew for us. All right, so this is where the clarity comes in. Let me flip this card over and then let's see the final outcome of this particular King of Swords, the ultimate clarity that we need coming in? Well, we have a pair, and this is beautiful. First, we have the Death card, Pluto energy. I mentioned that a little bit before. We've got Pluto in the sign of Capricorn on Monday, but we also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. So again, what I feel is that whatever has been challenging you in the past with this thought process, or how are you going to make moves and changes and be strategic, is now here for you. The information that you need is showing up here on Monday. Let's therefore go into the energy of Tuesday with this Five of Wands. What conflicts are we releasing here on this Tuesday energy for our Aries universe? Here we go. They could be just minor inconveniences. As you see the people on the card, there's not a lot of physical touching of anything, but it's the strong annoyances, things that have just been in your craw. There we are. We have the Queen of Pentacles that is showing up here. That has been a problem. We also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. So for some of you, this could have been some serious frustrations in the workplace. And there we go. We have the Four of Cups coming in, talking to us about something that needs to be seen. And for many of you, this could indicate that there is an offer that is on the table. There's an acceptance of something if you are willing to sit down and take a look at it. So where you had some challenges with finances before, very, very much slow down in energy. And usually the energy of the Wands has a lot to do with work. And again, at the end of the day, we have the Four of Cups that's coming in here, talking to us about an acceptance. There is something that you are going to be able to see and take advantage of that is going to lessen any stress that you have. As far as the energy of full moon in Leo, let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Full moon in Leo, and before the moon enters into the sign of Virgo, what do we have going on between the sign change for our Aries here? Wow, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here, my friends. First, we have where we had challenges before, King of Swords, same card here. We have the Sun card in reverse, a lot of stresses. So I'm getting the indicator that we have a little bit of interesting information that's going to pop up here with the Sun card on the weekend. It's going to carry itself through. We have the Hangman, and we have the energy of the Three of Cups. So for me, what I'm getting is there, especially with the progression of the Four of Cups, is that the information you needed, okay, the information that you spent a lot of time on when it came to reviewing work issues, work details, lack of clarity when it came to whatever was going on here, is now at a point where you have received the information that you need with this Hangman energy. And the issue with the Hangman happened to be this Three of Cups, this trine of energy for people. And now you know who you can trust, what you can do. And I do feel that many of you are getting ready to take this opportunity on. And it looks like that is perfect, because when we get to Thursday, now we're in the energy of the King of Pentacles. Two kings here, you guys. This is significant. All right, let's see what we have going on to support the King of Pentacles for our Aries on Thursday. Well, there it is. Strong decisions being made. Or needing to be reviewed. Okay, so the Two of Swords energy. You may not have all of the information that it is that you need at the moment. There might be some loose ends that might need to be tied up. There may be some additional information that is on its way, and it looks like it is coming in full force. Yes, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Seven of Swords in the upright, or excuse me, in the reverse position, which is indicating everything that you need to know about what was going on with this Seven of Swords. Anything that was a mystery, anything that was holding you back as far as detail is being revealed, and therefore you now have the balance of information that you need to take control as the King of Pentacles. Everything you need to know is made available to you. I love this information. No secrets. Everything is hanging out in the wind. So that brings us to this beautiful energy, like I said, that we have coming up on Friday. The Star card. Wishes, wants, healing from an old situation, the universe taking control in the back end and giving you the opportunity to use this momentum, to use this energy to help support you. So what do we have for our Aries with the Star card? Well, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Woo! We have the Six of Swords in the reverse position. And what else do we have for it? We have a couple of cards here, guys. So there's a whole storyline. Progressing into the Nine of Swords in the reverse position, we also have the Nine of Cups, but we also have the Devil energy that is popping up for us here. So on Friday, what I do see more so than anything else is the placement of what we've got going on with Capricorn in the universe at this time. This is when the sun is actually changing positions into the sign of Pisces. So that does indicate that we have a little bit of energy, a lot of extra water energy with these Nine of Cups, a lot of evaluation, and also the air energy here with the Star card talking to us about these changes that we need to make, right? So there's an awareness that we have with this energy here with the Knight of Wands in the reverse position, not necessarily giving us the long haul for what it is that we need. We're slowing some things down as far as movement. We're giving ourselves a chance to think about it, but we are not in our thoughts. It is not holding us back. We have no anxiety anymore. We are realizing that what it is that we need to have towards us is being addressed with this Capricorn energy. So we are coming full circle with that energy here on Friday. So therefore, let's take a look at this Nine of Wands in the reverse on the energy of Saturday. On Saturday, my friends, Libra energy coming on in, trying to balance some things out. Technically, it starts the night before, and that is okay. There you go. There we go. The Star card. Following this up here, we've got the Star card that is talking about our evaluation process of what is going on with this new opportunity, Page of Pentacles. And there's one more in here. Let's see what's going on. Page of Pentacles is talking about the opportunity to move forward in the way that we need to be able to move forward. And what this gives us is the opportunity to evaluate. And there we go. We have Temperance. We also have the universe coming in here trying to help moderate what needs to be done. So what I'm feeling is that this information that is coming available to you, whatever the Seven of Swords was, whatever this information with regards to this offer, this piece of information that you needed to be able to accept, you have started to really start to fully accept it. And now you are allowing the universe to kind of come in, Aries, and help you with the situation. Two major arcana sitting here next to each other on this Nine of Wands. The universe is giving you permission to take a break and review the different things that are coming up. So when we get to Sunday with the Tower, with Mars in its natural position and the Sun, it is an opportunity to just rest, relax, and heal from whatever it is that we've got going on here. Let's see what we've got as far as support for our Aries on this particular day. Well, there we go again. We've got the King of Wands. Now we've progressed to the King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands in the reverse position, the Ace of Swords in the reverse position, and woo, almost lost that one. Hang on. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, the universe is absolutely saying it's okay to slow down. There's not a lot of activity before you take on this new direction. And I will show you the bottom of the deck here, okay? If there's a change in work status, if there's a change with person that is in your life when it comes to the reason why finances are where they're at, all of this stuff has been exposed. This is slowing down. This is not having to make a decision in 5 minutes, okay? So the best thing about the Ace of Swords is that we have clarity. But the other point to the Ace of Swords is that it can be a double-edged sword sometimes, right? So you really have to walk that fine line. You are being given permission here from the universe before you start this new opportunity to take a rest. It's okay to be in your feels. It's okay to have a little bit of a mood if that's what you want to be able to do, and understand that things are going to change, because here we go again. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, my friends, okay? Things are turning around for you. Coming back in. So there is definitely a correlation here between the details that we're getting from earlier in the week, Thursday, carrying on into the energy of Saturday. Again, we're talking about rebirth. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about reactivating something that needs to happen. And it's actually very, very good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and move and see if we have any support from the angels before we move into the sun, the moon, and the rising additional details that are going to be important to you. What do we have for our Aries with regards to this week, angels? So slowing down. This energy that we have a little bit more closely here towards the weekend is slowing down. The angels are talking about listening deeply, which means there's giving you an opportunity to kind of go within and receive the information that you need from your personal team. What is it that you most need to know? They're going to be able to share with you the very specifics about moving forward, the way that you need to move forward. So always go in and work with your own team so that you can understand the next steps, because they're going to call out the people, the places, the things that are most important to you, right? Let's go ahead and pull a card for each of the placements. Let's get our Aries Sun. What is it that we most need to know? What is the most critical thing for our Aries Sun for this particular week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aries Sun, here we go. 14th through the 20th. Okay, Aries Sun. Ooh, we have the energy of Neptune. Sacrifice. Aries Rising and Aries Moon. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it, my friends. Aries Sun, we have Neptune, we have the energy of sacrifice. Now I want you to realize that this placement came in the reverse position. So what the universe is saying is that you no longer need to sacrifice anything. Your sacrifice time is over. The universe is giving you the information that you need, so by the time you get to the weekend, you realize that you do have a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it is up to you to go in and listen deeply and understand that this transformation is something that is important for you, okay? For you, Aries Rising, you have the Grand Trine Blessings card, okay? This is a blessing in disguise. You need to think about this as being a blessing in disguise. Again, going through this type of a transformation is important, okay? And for those of you that are Aries Moon sign, the Taurus energy of I have is super, super important to you to be able to understand you have everything that you need in order to move forward, and you just need to count your blessings. You were very all aware of some changes that were coming up, and now it is time for those changes to start to take place, and they will transform you. This is going to be an opportunity to rebirth you into a new thought process. We're going to follow this up with an Angel Answers card for each of the placements. So Aries Sun, what is it that is coming up? Yes, they want you to wait. The energy that you're getting is wait, Aries Sun. Why are you contemplating having to be the sacrificial lamb in this particular situation? That's really what I'm getting out of it. Contemplate what that means when you go into meditation and you're going into prayer or wherever it is that is your particular process that works for you. Really contemplate before you make the next decision. Let's go ahead and move into our Aries Rising with these blessings that are showing up. That's the issue. We've got something that doesn't belong. Aries Rising with this Grand Trine Blessings. What is it that the angels want to share with you here? Aries Rising, what we have is the answer of no. So if you were contemplating something, then what it is that they're trying to tell you is no. You're going to know what that is for you, okay? Now, if you are an Aries Moon, the energy that we're getting out of this for sure is big, happy changes. Please make sure that you are listening deeply. We're going to follow this up with one additional card. We're going to go in with our numerology here. For our Aries Sun, specifically with all of this detail, what is the most important factor in this situation that they are creating for themselves? Well, the card that wants to pop out is effort, okay? So the energy that they're trying to let you know about is effort, okay? This is the biggest component for you in this week. It's the amount of effort that you have already spent doing this thing with the sacrifice card, all right? So we've got the energy of the Hangman that definitely showed up here. Which day was the Hangman hanging out with us? Where'd he go? Where did he go? There he is. Neptune, sacrifice. Hangman, okay? You need to be able to understand that the information that they're giving to you is a timing type of a factor. For those of you that are Aries rising, and we're talking about the blessings, the answer of no, we've got kind of a soft no. They want you to realize that you are going to be receiving the conversational piece that you need for your and from your own intuition. Make sure that you're not listening to other people as much as you are listening to your own team as you are going into meditation. And for our Aries moon signs, these big woohoo, these big happy changes that are coming up with the energy of the Taurus I have, okay? Libra energy a little bit later on towards this week, governing the Libra and Taurus. Venus coming in here doing some of that. What you got to be able to understand is if you have felt, or if there's been anyone that you felt has been a little bit pushy in the energy of what's been going on for you, forgiveness for yourself and for others is important, because you definitely do have big happy changes. You should view this as a blessing as well. Count your blessings for the things that you do have, and you are going to be in a good position. All right, that is what I have for Aries from the 14th through the 20th. Hopefully you were able to use this information to your best advantage. Make sure that you take a look at your sun, your moon, your rising sign to get the full picture. And I am open for bookings if you would like to dig into your personal energy a little bit differently, and I'd be happy to work with you. The information you need is in the description box below. Thanks again for tuning back in. Many, many, many blessings, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.